Hello friends, this is Akshay More, working as assistant professor, Department of Botany at GMD Arts, BW Commerce, and Science College Sinnar. Friends, in our last lecture, we studied about some of hydrogeographical regions of India. So today we are going to start our next topic, that is conservation of biodiversity. Okay, so friends, first of all, we start our lecture. We have to see some aspects that is required for biodiversity conservation. So first one, the saving endangered plant species and threatened national parks, that is the protected areas and hotspot habitats rich in biodiversity. Second aspect, so linking social and agroforestry programs with biodiversity conservation, so that to livelihood needs of local people, that conservation programs can develop mutually beneficial relationship. Um Friends, the third aspect, the strengthening of the in situ and ex situ conservation practices of rural and tribal peoples, and fourth one, developing the use of bioindicators with which villages may monitor the health of their conservation. These are the four aspects that is very essential for conservation of biodiversity. Next topic, in situ and ex situ conservations. So friends, uh, conservation of a plant and animals in their natural habitat is called in situ conservations. We know that very well. We, if the plant conserve their natural habitat, this type of conservation we call in situ conservation. So conservation in a natural habitat require protection of wildlife animals and plants in their own habitat. So this is the concept of in situ conservation. So best strategies for a long-term protection of biodiversity is the preservation of the natural communities and population in the wild. It is also known as the in situ or on-site preservation. So, friends, for many rare species in situ conservation or in situ preservation, not viable. So, option in the face of increasing human disturbance, so species may decline and to go extinct in the wild due to genetic drift and inbreeding. Okay, so demographic and environmental variation and habitat loss, uh, deteriorating habitat quality and competition from exotic species, disease or expectations. So, if a remand population is too small to persist for if all the remaining individuals are found outside the protected areas. So, friends, then in situ conservation or in situ preservation may not be effective under the such a circumstances. It is likely that the only way a species can be preserved or prevented from going extinct to the maintain individuals in a artificial condition under the human preservation. So this strategy we called ex situ conservations. Okay, friends. For example, ex situ facilities for animals preservation, including zoos, uh, game farms, aquaria, and wild plants are maintained in a botanical gardens. So, intermediate strategies that contain element of both ex situ and in situ preservation. So, in the monitoring that management. Okay, so of the population of rare and endangered species, is small protected areas such populations are till some what wild, but human intervention may be necessary on occasion to prevent population decline. This is the basic concept of in situ and ex situ conservation. So, friends, in situ means on-site conservation, and ex situ means their off-site conservation. In on-site conservation means the species preserve their natural habitats, and ex situ means species preserve or conserve outside the habitat. So see here, this is the diagram show in situ conservation. For example, forest, wildlife sanctuaries, and these are the best examples of in situ conservation. And this diagram show the ex situ conservation. For example, botanical gardens, national parks, and seed banks. These are the uh, example of ex situ conservations. So, friends, hope you understand the difference in ex situ and in situ conservation. Hope you understand this topic. Thank you very much.